And we're back with the Beaufort News. Katherine Gill is with us now. She's the Operations and Marketing Manager for FWDG, which stands for Furniture, Warehouse, and what else, Katherine?
Design Gallery.
Design Gallery. Well, welcome. And we're here particularly to talk about the 30th Annual Coat Drive. So let us know why this is so important to your company.
Absolutely. We do a number of community efforts here. It's one of my favorite parts of my job. And this one, like you said, it's the 30th year, so it's a milestone year, and I want this one to be the best. We've collected to date more than 45,000 coats, sweaters, scarves, or warm articles of clothing for our community, for people all over Beaufort County, so north and south of the Broad. And it's really important just to make sure that people stay warm. It's a great way to fight off disease, infection, and the winter could be a stressful time, but especially during COVID time, economically that puts people under a lot of stress, which makes them more vulnerable to get sick. So it's a really important cause for us.
All right, so Katherine, if we want to donate a coat or really anything else, mittens, scarves, gloves, hats, how do we get them to you? And then
so
how? And then how do you distribute?
Super easy. Our shop is 1 mile east of the Broad River Bridge, right over in Beaufort, 745 Robert Smalls Parkway. We have 2 big bins right in our foyer. If you're not comfortable shopping with us yet, we'll come out and get it from your car from you. But it's just easy, the minute you cross that bridge and you're in Beaufort, just remember to put your warm stuff in your car and drop it off. It takes 5 minutes.
Okay, and then again, how do you distribute and who do you distribute to?
We have longtime partnerships with the Deep Well and Hilton Head Island and Help of Beaufort. So their clients, free of charge, are able to get the coats, hats, and mittens they need to stay warm and cozy.
So you said that your company, FWDG, has been involved in the community for years as a part of your DNA, part of your culture. So
it really is.
Why coats? I mean, why warm weather items? I mean, there's so many other things, food drives, whatever else. But why did you decide, particularly 30 years ago, to do a coat drive?
Sure. Even before the pandemic, like I said, people just are put more at risk for awful things like getting sick, having a heart attack, when you can't keep basic needs met, like coats. And I think the owner would say enough people were doing food drives. We just wanted to do something different. And it's still super relevant. There have been people that have come into the store and needed a coat and just picked one right out of the bin. And that really warms my heart to be able to just directly say, I've helped someone today.
And we have about 30 seconds left. So again, remind us where we take all of these warm items. Again, it can be coats, it can be sweaters, it can be mittens, it can be hats, whatever to keep us warm.
Yep, just one coat. Just go into that closet, find one coat or sweater that you're not using anymore. Pop it in your trunk, and go to 745 Robert Smalls Parkway, right in the foyer. We're 1 mile east of the Broad River Bridge, and we're open 7 days a week.
Thank you so much, Katherine. Appreciate everything your company is doing to make our community better and safe and warm.
I appreciate it.
All right, bye-bye.
See you soon.
Welcome back to the Beaufort News. Dr. Frank Rodriguez is with us again. He, of course, is the superintendent of Beaufort County Schools. Dr. Rodriguez, welcome. Good to see you again. How are you?
Thank you. Great to be here with you.
Well, let's dive right into the hybrid learning. We've got some students going 2 days a week, and then the shift, and then you have cleaning on Wednesday. So how is all of this going, sir?
Yeah, I think it's going pretty well so far. It's nice to have our students back in our schools and back in our classrooms, although it's a couple days a week for each group of students. It's very nice to have them in there. I know our teachers really value that time of face-to-face with them. They could just obviously do so much more with them when they're in front of them. So it's been going pretty well.
What would you say has been the greatest challenge with that type of 2 days in, then 3 days home? What would you say? Is it for the teachers or the kids, or you think everyone's kind of settling into this new routine?
Well, I think they've made adjustments along the way from the first week, but there's no question that this is very challenging on our teachers, and that it is also obviously still challenging for our parents and students, because face to face, 5 days a week is clearly the best mode of instruction for them. So.
And you feel very confident that the students are wearing their masks, and we have the social distancing, and all of the CDC protocols are being met?
I'm so proud of our students, because one of the things that we thought, might be a bit challenging is the mask, particularly at the younger ages, and they are doing just extremely well with it. You walk through classrooms, and it's just nothing. It's a non-issue. They are doing it. They get mask breaks, and teachers are managing it really well. So just proud of everybody for their work on that and keeping themselves safe.
Good job. So let's switch gears to the bond referendum. And what are we doing construction-wise, renovation? Which schools are affected? So let us know what's happening.
Well, it's just about a year now since the bond referendum passed, and I'm just excited to share with you. We already had a ribbon cutting ceremony for some classroom wings at River Ridge Academy. That was part of the expansion of classroom space there. We're looking at just after winter break, we're going to have a 23 classroom wing at May River High School that will open to students as well. So it has been progressing beautifully. Another key point, I think, for everyone to know is that our school board just recently approved contracts for the construction at Robert Smalls International Academy for a replacement school, and for the renovations at Battery Creek High School. So those will be on their way shortly. It's been going very, very well.
So, Dr. Rodriguez, you have been superintendent for over a year now, and it's certainly been a challenging time. Personally, how are you feeling? Do you feel I know it's been a tough first year and a half for you.
Appreciate the question. I'm doing quite well. I feel like I've got a great team here. I feel like things are progressing nicely. The referendum's moving along, which I know was an important piece for our voters in our community. School has been the challenging piece on making sure that we're doing things in a thoughtful manner, keeping everyone safe along the way, and monitoring things. And so it has been kind of an interesting year. I don't think it's normal first-year superintendent type things, but nobody expected it, and we're working through it.
Well, we all think you're doing a great job, so thank you so much. And we'll talk to you again, Dr. Frank Rodriguez, the superintendent of Beaufort County Schools. Bye, sir.
Bye now.